You are listening to the Cigar Noise Boys. So, never mind the darkness, we can still find a way, because nothing lasts forever.
Greta Van Fleet.
Nope.
I didn't know you were starting. I was still eating a little bit, but I don't know who that is.
I kind of tried to change the cadence so it wasn't obvious. So never mind the darkness, we still can find a way. Because nothing lasts forever. Yes, just like 2 octaves higher than that. November Rain is November 1st. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, happy November 1st.
I'm glad you're no longer smoking the cheap stuff anymore.
Well, I haven't smoked anything as of this date, but after this podcast, I plan on lighting something up. But I thought maybe I would hold off because my nose has been kind of funny the last few days. Like I had blood.
All that blow you do.
I had blood in my nose, and I was just like, "Where did this come from?" But I mean, there was a fire, in the Northern Bay area last week, so it's kind of smoky around here. But why? I don't know why that would cause my nose to bleed. So I don't know.
Good question. When it's the first of the month, I play Bone Thugs and Harmony, man.
You play what?
Bone Thugs and Harmony, first of the month. East 99 Eternal. Come on now.
No, I don't know that. I
You
listen
don't know
to
Bone Thugs and Harmony?
No, I try to listen to November Rain every day in November though.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why are you sorry to hear that? It's just like when I was 25, I tried to listen to What's Going On by Four Non Blondes every day. I really only listened to it probably 30 times the whole year, but it was my goal because in the song the lyric is like the first line is 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope or something. Yeah.
I haven't heard that song in forever.
It's because they memified it and kind of ruined it when it was that what was that Captain Universe or Captain Planet? What was that? You know what I'm talking about? With the rainbow and the
No, not dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a good song. I gotta. What's up? This is Dom, and here with Tyler. For anybody listening for the first time.
Hang 10, guys. They just got back from California. They're known for their women, weed, and weather, according to Kendrick Lamar.
Did you see those 3 things there?
Yes. Weather, perfection. Women, woo-hoo, awesome. Weed, I smoked some cigars out there very not reluctantly on my part, but I was afraid I was going to get arrested.
Yeah, so you were in California, but not too close to me because you visited SoCal and I'm in NorCal. Otherwise, we could have done like a in-person herf video. Oh, well. Oh, by the way,
cool.
That meme or YouTube clip is hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. 8 years ago, 158 million views.
I don't know what that is.
Really?
But I did hear people say boys a lot out there.
Yeah, you did.
Boy? I did hear that a lot.
And it wasn't like...
It wasn't in the way Skip Martin made us believe it was.
Maybe it's like a soda and pop thing. It just depends where you're from.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Like I was telling Ryan, the son of the guy who owns Maximar Cigars, in the Midwest, we're behind on everything. Fashion, music, lingo, to a certain extent cigars, but not really. I think cigars, you can follow those a lot easier than some of the music. But I think the Midwest is lacking in a lot of stuff, especially fashion, man. But definitely lingo and clothing and stuff.
Yeah. So you were at Maximar, saw the guys from Small Batch.
Yes.
What other shops did you go to?
I drove to Oceanside. It was recommended to me by Mo from Patina. It's a really cool shop. I did the rookie move. Mo told me to go there, so I went there, and I know, no lie, I'm not joking. I woke up and I'm like, I want a Patina, Connecticut. So I drove 45 minutes to Cigar Grotto in Oceanside, California. Met the owner, and I went into the humidor, and I was looking, and I was looking, and I was looking, and I was looking. I even text Mo. I'm like, Mo, I don't see Patina here. He's like, bro, it's there, And then I go to the owner, Greg, and I say, hey, man, I'm looking for Patina. He's like, oh, you know Patina? I'm like, yeah. And he showed me Patina, and I bought a Toro, and it was delicious as always. And I told the owner that. He's like, oh, you know Mo? I'm like, yeah, actually I just was texting him. He's like, oh, so you like buds with him? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we went to Nicaragua together. He lives in Chicago, and then I told him that I'm from Wisconsin, and I work in the cigar shop, and then he's like, all right, bro. He's like, he kept saying, bro. He's like, bro, can you,
bro?
Here, I'm gonna give you the phone. If somebody calls, can you answer the phone? I'm like,
nice.
Okay. He's like, I'll be gone a minute. Well, he was gone about 5 minutes, and a guy came in. I'm like, hey, man, you got any questions? Like, I just, picked up, I was working at a shop. And he's like, yeah, I'm looking for something mild. So I go in there, and I'm like, well, I'm smoking it right now. And I'm like, this is my favorite Connecticut. I show him to the Patina. I show him the Connecticut. And he says sometimes he smokes medium, so I show him the Habano. And then you kind of gauge their interest, and he was kind of I could tell he wanted another recommendation. So then I showed him the Aladino Connecticut, the Queens, that little Perfecto size, which I like a lot. And then Greg came back, and he walked out of the humidor. He grabbed 2 Patina Robustos and 2 Ashton Connecticut's. And Greg was like, dude, this is awesome. He's like, if you ever want a job here, let me know. I'm like... And then so the guy came out. It was kind of awkward. I'm like, actually, I'm not ringing you up. The guy will be right back. I work at a cigar shop in Wisconsin, But and then Greg's, so I was kind of wondering what the guy thought. Like, did this guy just sell me cigars? He's never had them or knows anything about cigars. But that was a really cool experience. I shared that with Mo.
Nice.
So yeah, I definitely recommend Cigar Grotto. Cool side, a cool town. Oceanside is pretty cool. But I went to Small Batch on Tuesday. I had Rich, because I've never met Andrew, the owner of Small Batch, and I said, hey, Rich, can you reach out to him? So I think Rich told him, about our podcast, and obviously Small Batch and CigarNoise. One of our sponsors, obviously, CigarNoise.
CigarNoise.
Dave West was just out there 2 weeks ago. But I think... And I haven't even talked to Dave. I didn't text him. I commented. I tagged him in a couple things, but that's about it. So Andrew kept talking like me and Dave knew each other really well. I'm like, actually, that's Dom. I just kind of. But he thought I was bigger in CigarNoise than I am. I'm like, I just do the podcast with Dom. But
you're so nobody.
That was awesome. Yeah. And the thing is, and this is like one of my inside jokes, is I'm really good at lingering. Like, you would literally have to tell me to leave before, I wouldn't catch the signs that I'm wearing out my welcome.
Did you say that's a skill?
It is a skill.
No, that's not a positive attribute.
Bro, we lingered.
Get out!
No,
we did not linger. The party was still open, so we could stay as long as we wanted. It's not like they were closing it for a private meeting.
Bro, we were one of the last ones out of there.
Yeah, because we were freaking ballers.
Music was off, and we almost had to be escorted out. That's how long we lingered at the Roma Craft.
I don't remember like that. I remember it. You made fun of me for the previous year going to bed early, tapping out, and so I said, you know what? I'm going to stay here till it ends, and we did, so. Yeah,
so I get there. I go into Maximar, go in their humidor, I'm looking around, and someone's like, you got any questions? I'm like, I'm looking for some Viaje, And in that lounge, in the humidor, they only had a couple facings, and I wanted to try some of the newer stuff, and then I was in there quite a while, and then I came out, and then Andrew was there, and then Andrew was looking at me, and he's like, "Oh, you need." Like I said, I'd never met Andrew, and so he gave me a tour. They gave me a ghost pepper to smoke, and then I sat down by his name is Ryan, the owner of Maximar's son, and me and him were just shooting the shit for a while. We were Ryan was we were talking about rap and stuff, but Ryan was taping up the Cigar of the Month Club, so I know what the Cigar of the Month is for the second half of the month. I watched him bag it, but he was taping up the pre-made boxes, and me and him were just talking and he went and got me in and out, my first time having that, and then so that was cool. And then the other guy, Michael, I sat at the table while he was bagging the Cigar of the Month Club, and then I wasn't sure if they were sick of me or if I was getting in the way too much, but
both.
Probably both.
A little bit of each.
They shut the door in the small batch, and I'm like, all right. So I pulled up a chair and I was watching Ryan unpack some cigars from boxes because they get a crap load of cigars. They were unpacking the Lord Humongous from Roma Craft, the new Neanderthal, and I left my Gatorade in the small batch. So I'm like, Andrew, can I come back in here and grab my Gatorade? He's like, sure. And then I just lingered, and then Andrew started drinking a little wine. And then I trapped him in his corner by his office, and then we nonstop talked for like 3 hours. He gave me Opus to try. He's like, "Oh, you smoke Opus?" I guess was an inside joke they had. I smoked, so I started off with the VI Ghost Pepper. Then I smoked a cigar I bought from their sampler, the Skull and Bones. Then I smoked the Opus. Then I smoked the La Colmena, the new one from Warped. And then I had a Mr. Sam original release La Polina, which was fantastic. Oh, I also had I forgot about this. I also had a Pappy Van Winkle, the bourbon barrel aged. Sorry,
Burl Babe.
Burl Babe, yeah. And it was awesome, man. Andrew, me and him are the same age. I feel compared to him, I feel like an unemployed loser compared to him. He is so fucking smart and knowledgeable, and the stuff they're doing over there, man, it's amazing what they've done in the industry. Like, they've made big. I mean, they're the number one Davidoff sellers. They're in the Hall of Fame for Davidoff.
That's pretty cool.
Like, that's how freaking big they are. Yeah. And that's one thing I don't know a lot about Davidoff. I know that we carry Davidoff, but I don't smoke a lot of it. I don't know a lot about it. The only Davidoff I get is from the Cigar of the Month Club. So all I kept thinking about Tuesday night was I really wanted to ditch my family, my mom, my brother, and come back Wednesday. But they come back and spend all day Wednesday with Andrew and Ryan and the team, Ben and Michael. And I'm sorry, I forgot the other guy's name. But they're really like a fucking family. Those guys are so tight.
So tight.
Two of the guys are flying out to visit Nate Williams from Foundation.
Yeah. Wait, what? We still haven't had him. Why didn't we get him on the show?
He doesn't remember his Skype password.
Oh, that's stupid. I need to hit him up again.
And I am smoking a Series A from HVC. It's very good. It's nice.
Nice.
Nice ash all over myself.
Do you see that Grasshopper by Nick from Foundation just was released or something? I think he's going to have it at his events.
November 2nd. Yeah, that's tomorrow. He's got an event by Richie.
Dude, you took a picture in front of it. So today.
Yeah. I commented, kind of tongue-in-cheek, "Hey, man, I need you to proxy me, and he actually messaged me back. because he wanted me to get him some
The bourbon.
or
Yeah.
something. But I looked at the hours; they're closed Monday through Thursday, and that's the only time I was going to be there. They're only
Oh,
open Friday night, Saturday, Sunday.
that's rough.
So he messaged me back. He's like, "Dude, they're super limited." I'm like, "I'm not really asking. I just was throwing it out there." But that would be pretty badass to get one of those bundles because I'm
Would
a
be.
sucker for Candela.
Hey, I just got an original release of the Menelik.
Dude, smoke it. That's fantastic.
Should I? Should I?
Got a
Okay.
5-pack from Nicholas 2 years ago.
Because I wasn't sure if I should hang on to it because it's probably the only one I'm gonna see. Smoke it now.
Smoke it. They're ready. If you can find the Menelik, save those. Those need a couple months maybe, but the ones that are unbanded
Mm-hmm.
are fucking fantastic. You know what? Buy the new ones, take the band off, and then it'll taste like the original release. Try it.
That's not true.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
speaking of that, I just the small batch blind review was just posted today. Did you read it?
Of course I read it, man.
Yeah,
I gave it a $5. Ted gave it a box. Gave it a box.
Yeah, I was the only fiber, so that's one
And
of.
then,
Go ahead.
then they fired their whole team.
What?
Ventura. Yeah, they fired everybody, but they're repping Chicago and they're repping the West Coast.
No way.
Yeah, they fired everybody on the cigar. Or I don't know exactly. If you want, I can read it. Two guys, Smoke Shop, posted something, but it sounds like they canned a shitload of people.
Interesting. No, I didn't see that at all. But yeah, it was one of our highest rated cigars in a long time. Actually, all time on the. And I've been smoking a lot of those this month or last month for the under $10. And just sitting down thinking about the smoke, it didn't taste like something I've had before. I guess I was focused on it.
It's a Nicaraguan Connecticut. Is that what it is, or just a Connecticut? Or
It's all Nicaraguan. It's a Nicaraguan Puro, so it's got to be Nicaraguan Connecticut tobacco.
seed grown in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
Ventura Cigars dissolves. This evening, the Cigar Authority has learned that Cretec International has gutted Ventura. According to our sources, we have confirmed that the sales force was reduced to 3 people. Michael Giannini remains as a GM, and the company has retained their West Coast sales manager as well as their cigar area sales representative. He's a great guy, by the way. Oh, no. Meanwhile, longtime employee Michael Bennett was offered a P&K key account sales position. They're going to talk about it on the authority tomorrow.
Interesting.
So, yeah, so way to go. They should have saw your review, and then they could have.
Well, yeah, because now they're probably, I don't know, give them some good press to put out. Maybe they'll post it. We'll see.
Yeah. That is a good cigar, by the way. Indiana or Tez did a good job with that one.
Yep. Hey, so there was a La Instructora event this last week. Have you smoked many of them?
Actually, I have. Yeah, I like those.
Because the guy who was the rep or whatever looked straight up like a Wall Street banker.
The
Like,
rep or the owner of the company?
I assume it was the rep. I don't know who the owner is, but dressed in almost a tux, but no, it wasn't a tux. It was a suit, hair slicked back. When he talked, he kind of sounded like he thought he knew what he was talking about. I mean, he knew what he was talking about, but it just came across as kind of arrogant. And the guy working at the shop said, "Oh, yeah, did you get one of the sticks at the show?" And I said, "No, I didn't stop at the booth." And he said, "Oh, I didn't give you a cigar?" I said, "Oh, no, I was with the media. I'm not at the shop." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense." I was like, "Yep, that's just with the media trying to mooch off people." But
Yep.
he didn't get the sarcasm as
Aaron
much.
Shade. Was his name Aaron?
I didn't care to ask.
Oh, but those are made at Hochi Blanco's factory. The guy who makes La Galera too, and Aging Room, and a couple other things.
Yeah, he asked me about the blind reviews, and I mentioned that the Spectre. He asked like what was the most memorable thing, and I said the Spectre I thought was just okay, and then I found out it was like $100 cigar. He was like, "Wow, they would actually send that to you?" It's like, "Yeah, dude. Yeah, man, I like smoking cigars." Oh,
Cohiba Spectre. I've never had one.
Dude, it's okay. You don't need to. It's like $100. Halloween.
Yeah.
You didn't dress up at all?
No, I didn't. I was on an airplane.
I was
All day.
Salt Bay, and none of the other teachers got it because they're all too old, and the sixth graders didn't get it either. The eighth graders, most of them did. Seventh graders, it was like 50%. I thought that would be like a cool thing. That Mr. Seminary knows memes or whatever. It's like, yeah, it's my generation, but
it's kind of what I'm about.
That was like 2 years old for them. Came out 2 years ago. Anyway, I was really upset because I thought the costume was spot on and no one cared about it.
I think the main problem is you don't have the physique to pull off a costume like that.
Hey, I shaved my chest for it and my face.
You're doing too much.
I went all out. It looks like there's a dead animal in the bathroom garbage can.
What was that? Was that Knocked Up where he was talking about make sure you shave your flush your toilet after you shave your pubes. It looks like my poop's hairy or something. I forgot what that was.
I don't know.
I think that was Knocked Up.
That's
you don't watch Knocked Up?
I have, but I don't know enough to quote it.
Oh. Knocked Up's a good movie. I should have made a West Coast California I should have only listened to Katy Perry.
No.
California.
Beach Boys.
No. Beach Boys. I listened to Tupac, California Love.
California Love.
And Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q.
Drather Compton.
The Game. Yep. NWA, Ice Cube, Dre. Compton. Dude, California, you're so lucky, man.
Yes and no.
I mean, you can't smoke anywhere. I was literally smoking in a parking garage, but security kept driving by at the hotel, so I had to hide. They come by, and there's a cloud of smoke, and I got my cigar hiding. I should have smoked in the convertible, but I was too afraid to burn a hole in it. I got a Camaro convertible. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun to drive.
Not a Mustang, but sounds okay.
I thought about the Mustang, but the Camaro looked really cool. It was a V6, not a four-banger. I just like saying four-banger. But I haven't been to. I've flown into San Francisco and flown out. I've never been to the Bay Area.
Wow.
So I should head out there one time.
Yeah, I don't really care for San Francisco much. It's just a lot of people. I don't like big cities, but yeah, come to San Jose.
What's the closest airport to you?
San Jose? Yeah. Murrieta, I think it's called.
All right, I'm going to come. You got a place for me to stay?
Yeah. You crash
You got a couch, right?
Yep.
All right. Or I can have your bed. You can do the couch either way.
Nope.
Just kidding. That's always been weird. It's like, who wants another dude sweating and sleeping and fucking, hey, give me fresh comforters and then wash them when I'm done.
Yeah, I don't.
It was cold. It was cold.
In California?
For me,
wow.
With the top down, I had the heat on full blast and the windows up. But I came here to snow. There was snow everywhere.
Yeah, that's so. You say cold. I mean, are you expecting 100-degree weather?
I was expecting 80.
It's end of October to November.
I guess. San Diego's beautiful. If I could, I'd move out there in a heartbeat. I should move out there.
It's just the taxes will get you. They suck.
Yeah. I don't know how the guys, because I could transfer and keep my seniority and keep my pay and everything. They had to give you a bump to live out there. I don't know how you can. Just like Hawaii, I could work in Hawaii if I wanted, but
I mean, the minimum
expensive.
wage is just higher.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I could do it if I could go out for 6 months. Just do it for 6 months. What stop? Well, I guess me leaving the shop. I don't think the owner would give me a 6 months off. Maybe he would. I'll talk to him. But a guy at the shop just gave me original Drew Estate Shady, and then he gave me a Wonderlust pre-release, and this cello is brown. The band is brown too.
Whoa.
I can't wait to smoke this. He's like, "You like Roma Craft, right?" I'm like, "I fucking love Roma Craft. Here, I've never had one."
You dabble.
Yeah, well, when I was in San Diego, it's not like I can get away. I had everybody texting me about Baca, about Sabretooth, about the new Neanderthal box press. So I was doing sales. I got did an order for a guy and it's getting shipped to him. He lives in Utah. It's just been nuts, man. Roma's we've been a lot of Roma going, and then we're the unlucky 13.
Yep.
If you guys are looking for a dress box, we got dress boxes here, guys. The Tat and the Tiff and the Chuck. Tiff's smoking great. Chuck put away for a little bit. Tiff is awesome. If you want a good Ecuadorian Connecticut.
Also, if you're in the SNS, take notes on your smoking 1 through 5. If you're going through that first pack of the kit, just because we plan, I don't know which episode, but upcoming episode to go through and rate them best to worst.
Did you smoke anything for special for Halloween?
No, because I stayed under $10. So I smoked, I had a Cloud Hopper, which I haven't had in a while because I wasn't too fond of it when it first came out. And that
That's
really,
a cool name.
that kicked into gear, I think, halfway through. I started enjoying it. Got some, chocolate, baking spices and whatnot. Other than that, the La Galera Habano. I think that's my favorite of the bunch. More than the Maduro and the Connecticut. I like the Habano.
Yeah, Habano's good. I smoked, so from Small Batch, I bought their Viaje sampler. It had Skull and Bones and the zombies. So I had 2 zombies, a green one and a red one. I smoked the green one. I gave the red one to my owner, of the owner of Lake Country, Matt, who's going to be on one of these days. He was supposed to be on tonight, and then he's like, "All right, I'm leaving." I'm like, so he liked it. I'm trying to get him to carry Viaje. And then I've had customers going up to him and say, "Hey man, carry Viaje, carry Viaje." So, if I was at the shop, I would have definitely had a nice Halloween setup. You know, I would have had smoked the Tiff, the Chuck. I don't know. Now I have 5 dress boxes. I have the Bride. I did get the Bride in, guys. I got the Bride in last week. Remember, I paid the guy $170.
Yes, okay, that's what you're talking about.
Didn't hear anything from him. I got it in there, and I'm happy as hell.
That's a good one.
I have I got Kruger, Michael, Bride, and then Chuck and Tiff. So I'm pretty excited about it. Dom told me Monday we had our highest download ever for one day.
Yep.
3 people.
Also, you know how I was kind of looking up the hashtag cigar on Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
As of the 25th of October, it hit 5 million posts with the tag cigar. And so it was, I can't talk. It started at 4.9 on the 7th of September. So roughly a month and 18 days to go that amount. Was that 100,000?
Really?
Anyway, I'm going to keep track and see if people are posting more often throughout the year or if it's decreasing. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. We got the cigar, the Davidoff Year of the Rat in today.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
We only got 2 boxes. Only 2 boxes. So, I took 2.
Hey, Smokini's last picture was a Sereno cigar. And one of her questions a few weeks ago, I responded to, obviously. And I wrote Sereno for a cigar she should try. So, is she trying to say something? I don't know.
Influencer. You got that clout.
Yeah. Okay. Come of 8, less than a month. Maybe I'll post it again. We'll get another video out.
So I was talking to, that'd be cool. I was talking to Richie, V-Cut Everything, and he wanted me to get a bottle for him, and I get out there, and I'm there Monday through Thursday. They're closed Monday through Thursday, so I tell him that. And then he says, hey, if I ever go on an East Coast trip, come through Atlanta. And he said, show me around the city. And he said, I'm like, I would love to come to Atlanta. And he said, have a safe trip. This is when I first got to San Diego. Try to get Dom smoking cigars. I heard he's always been interested in trying them. So we're trying to get you to smoke some cigars, Dom.
The only reason I'm not is because I'm doing this podcast. You started work 3 minutes ago. But yeah, I'm going to go straight from here probably to the lounge.
No, I start work at technically in a half hour.
Oh, I'm way off then.
Well, I said that there's an overlap of an hour where if we run, I won't piss her off too much, Jana, who's working right now.
Okay.
But I've been here since noon. So I want to be here 12 hours.
Dang.
So, yeah. Well, I haven't been at the shop since Sunday, and, there's a lot of shit I want to get done, like making sure I got everybody's like, hey, hold this for me, hold that for me. I want to make sure everybody, hey, Rich is here.
What up?
Rich.
What up?
Hey,
Oh,
he was just talking about you.
Here, wait, time out. Here. We were just talking about you.
Of course.
Yeah, he's always talking about you.
Of course he's talking about me. I was listening to you guys on the way here, and I heard Rich this and Rich that.
Nice.
We were talking about it.
We were just talking about how we don't have a guest this week, but I guess...
Here I am.
Yeah.
Tyler, you got a lounge full of people. Just grab one of those people.
So do this?
Yeah, just pull somebody in.
I should do that.
Oh, you're not actually podcasting yet?
No, we are, but I only have the one mic, so whatever's going on here.
I love that Dom has no idea what you're saying right now.
No,
Good.
I do. I'll just edit it out. I edit out everything Tyler says.
All right, we're almost done. So.
You do not edit everything Tyler says. Tyler talks like more than half the time by far.
Yeah, he's already done that. It's great. Cause I'm
75% Tyler.
Yeah, I
You know
had
about Ventura?
angry day today.
Ventura got rid of they're dissolving their cigar thing.
Yeah, they're not.
Are
you for sure?
Yeah, we just talked about it.
You're kidding.
Heard it here
No,
first.
I said you guys gave them that review and they closed the shop.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. All right. Anyway, have fun editing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I'll be like.
oh, that's awesome, guys. That was our first phone-in interview. Our phone-in call.
So exciting.
You don't seem pleased with it.
I don't have anything to talk about this week.
No, I mean pleased with the whole Rich coming in.
Oh no, that was awesome. Yeah, I don't
That was funny.
remember the last time I've video chatted with him. Well, no, obviously when we interviewed him. Derp.
Yeah, no. What I mean is, well, first, guys, we were supposed to have Matt on here, and I've been in San Diego, so it's been crazy. I don't know why Dom's been working a lot and he had a bad day at work, but it's been a busy week, but it's been a great week, and like I said, dude, nothing revitalizes somebody like for me working retail. Like I was doing it 40 plus hours a week. You get burnt out on that shit. So what would revitalize me was going to the trade show, going to Honduras, going to Nicaragua, visiting other shops, like spending all day with the small batch team. Like it's got me like wanting to be a better tobacconist. Like it's fucking nuts, So I'm pretty pumped about what's happening, and I'm excited about everything going on. So
Yep.
So I don't know. It's smoked a lot of cigars today. We just got in. I tried the Viva La Vida. You ever see those with the jester on them?
Yeah, that's by AJ.
AJ distributes them and he makes them. The company that owns them is Artisanal Tobacco, something like that. So I was surprised to see those in. I tried one today. It was good. And I tried another new AJ. I totally forgot the name. Something Gloria or something. So, but we got to have Rich on when we do the SNS Club thing. We'll have to have Rich on and get
Definitely.
some. Well, I'll talk to him tonight.
Maybe we'll do a 4-way for that one.
Oh, yeah. Who was the fourth guy you wanted?
I don't know. Oh, Ted. We haven't gotten Ted on yet.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, okay. He's Saint Sinners, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Who did you get in this year?
Did I get Eric?
One of your 8 brothers?
Was it Eric? E-Man?
E-Man?
I might have gotten him. I forget. No, we just had someone on the show that said it was me. I think it was Eric.
Dude, Eric's funny as hell. He keeps messaging me one puff reviews on stuff. Oh, Eric is a great dude, man. I'm glad we got him on. I'm meeting all these new people, man. It's pretty cool. I didn't really interact with many people on Instagram. I just posted pictures. So it's cool to meet some of these guys.
Yeah.
That's been the coolest thing, you know. And I hope we talked about getting JP Fingers. Is that his name? J-Dub? What's his name?
Those are 2 different guys. You got JP Fingers is the crazy Canadian from the One and Only Rebar. J-Dub is the other
Where's the
member.
tracksuit?
Yeah.
And then Evan Wiseman Pipes is okay.
Yep.
I've met Evan before at the Chicago Pipe Show. He's a pipe maker.
Okay. Yeah, I saw J-Dub at the show.
J-Dub. What is he? He works at a shop or something?
I think he's in Texas. And crap, what does he do? I forget. I knew at one point.
That's a fun podcast to listen to, guys. If you haven't, the One and Only Rebar. They're some funny dudes.
Yep.
I was listening to Sultans on the way. It was just Drew and Mo today. So Rich and Danny were trick-or-treating, I think, or something. I don't know. But I just talked to Mo, and I think we're going back to Nicaragua soon. So
sick.
I'm excited. I love traveling, man.
And
it's easier when you're lighter. I didn't need a seatbelt extension, guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna come out with a cigar in 5 years?
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Whew.
If I only smoke $10 and less cigars for 10 years, maybe I'll have enough money to start my own cigar company.
That'd be cool. What are you talking about? You get enough free cigars from the trade show.
Yeah, you're right. Last the year. That's the goal. One day, grab, throw them in a bag, just pull out random sticks for the rest of the year. It's a great gig.
Yep. Or just we go there, we get all of our samples, and then we keep saving them, and then we open up our own shop selling IPCPR samples.
Great idea. Chat up with the cigar babes there. See if they'll come out to the
cigar
shop.
Babes.
Offer them some of the samples that you got to go market for you. Oh man, why hasn't someone done this?
Hey, are we staying together this year?
I'm down. Cut on prices.
Gotta save some money. I'll bring my CPAP, my snore machine.
Cool.
Actually, I don't think I snore anymore now that I've lost that weight. I'll have to record myself sleeping and see if I snore.
How would you record yourself sleeping?
I don't know. But to set up you ever see Paranormal Activity?
No.
Of course you haven't.
It doesn't interest me.
Film.
I don't like scary things.
It's based on a true. I don't like scary shit either. But we should save your money up. Let's stay someplace nice like the Wynn.
What about the Palazzo?
Or that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start saving after tax season.
Yeah. So, okay, how would you do it? Would you do 2 beds, or would you do 1 bed head to toe with a pillow barrier, or how would you do it?
I think we got to do 2 beds
Oh, okay. If there was, I'm just, if there wasn't an option, I think the pillow barrier always works.
You get one of those fold-out futons. Split that in half. That'll be a
I mean,
challenge.
yeah. Am I the only nerd who looks forward to the trade show every year?
No, I think I look forward to it just because that's my opportunity to see people in the industry. If you work in the industry, it's like, oh, this is just a big work gig and whatnot. Gotta hit your numbers, but I freaking love it.
Well, hopefully this year I can kind of tag along with you and Ted now that I'm kind of part of CigarNoise,
Yeah.
versus I don't have the pressure of, oh, you work at LA Country Cigars? Let me put you down for a $5,000 opening order. It's different if you can just come there and want it. Like, I'm not looking for a free cigar. I want to learn more about your product. There's like a 10% chance whatever you say is where I'm going to open up your account, but I want to learn more about can I learn more about your brand without there being, you know what I'm saying? There's pressure.
Yeah, because speaking of pressure, oh man, being an interviewer, I don't like going to companies I don't really care about. So I don't want to talk to them.
Uh-oh.
And
they are...
I'm not going to... I don't have any that I dislike enough to name. But I like going to just like Sereno, hanging out there for a while, just talking. It doesn't even have to be about the cigars. Just hanging out with some of the people making the cigars. That's what I enjoy.
My favorite is when you meet the brand owner or someone high up in a company. They come and visit your shop. You hit it off. You become good buds, and then you go to the trade show and they're like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" It's like, you don't remember me?
Oh,
or like people, or like, well, not that they don't remember you, but like, it's just kind of like, oh, I'm talking to another brand owner, or a guy who spends $1 million with me a year. I'm not going to talk to you, or like my buddy Matt the owner of Lake Country has this big event every year, and he has people over to his house, and they eat and they hang out, they drink before like a pre-party. And there's been people who've been over to his house, and at the trade show they'll walk by and then just do a little wave. It's like, and that's it. It's like, dude, you've been to my house, like, and you're just gonna wave to me? It's like, bro, But I think that's a small percentage of it,
True.
But you should come out for the Little Smoke, man. We have a Little Smoke here in June. Come out for a weekend. Stay with me.
Hey, I don't have school. Well, it depends on what weekend in June.
Usually towards the middle or end.
That could work, maybe. Yeah.
I'll get you a ticket, man.
I might be down. Do they sell it quick, Lee?
I work for a major airline.
Can you get people tickets?
Yeah, I can. Stand by.
All right.
I'll make sure you make it. I book you on the flight you're going to make. I don't book you on... It's not like you get to the airport at 6 a.m. and you're there till 6 p.m. If your flight leaves at noon, you get there at 10 a.m. I book you on the flight you're going to make it that has seats open.
Makes sense.
People think standby and they think you're at the airport all day.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
So, I've been getting some positive feedbacks about the podcast. I think, every week we're gonna get a little bit better. This week was just crazy, and I didn't have I don't have my mic tonight, and
I'm hangry.
And it's you're hangry. You had a bad day. I gotta finish my chicken patty. I have my grilled chicken. Get my protein in. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, pollo. Dude, I ate at Loco Pollo when I was out there.
You mean El Pollo Loco?
Yeah, El Pollo Loco. I ate there. You want to hear where I ate at?
Yeah.
Mind you, I had to throw away most of the food.
What?
But because I could only eat a little bit of it.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, El Loco. What's it called?
El Pollo Loco.
El Pollo Loco. I ate at Del Taco.
Oh, why would you go to
like
Del
a Taco
Taco?
Bell.
No, it's worse. Dude,
It's worse?
Yes. I
didn't think it was that bad.
I have memories of being a kid going there. Their tacos are all flappy and floppy, and
I got
they would give you
little nacho
M&Ms.
thing.
They give you like some M&Ms, and it's just like, why can I just buy Lunchables? And I remember just going to the play gym, and some kid's diaper fell off, and there was just crap in it. I was
like you had a poor
scarred.
experience.
I was scarred from Del Taco.
Anyways, so it's worse than Taco Bell. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't. I
always
was
super cold in there.
didn't have a bathroom in there. I drove 2 hours. I had to pee real bad.
That's why the kid uses diaper.
I had an In-N-Out.
Good stuff.
I had I ate the patty, and I had like 5 fries. That was okay. No, it was good. It was actually really good.
Yeah, the fries are
a place called Miguel. Yeah, Miguel's Cocina. You ever hear of that?
No.
Phil's Barbecue.
I think I've heard of that.
Phil's Barbecue. It reminded me of Famous Dave's. That was good. And I also had a place called Tony's. It's a Mexican restaurant open 24/7. That was good.
I don't know.
That was good, yeah. So California fast food, muy bien. That means very good in Spanish.
Thank you. You did right getting In-N-Out Burger. You got to try it at least once.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
I liked it.
I
had the bottom bun, not the top bun, because I can only eat a little bit, so I only ate one bun with it, and it was good.
I would have suggested going to some sketchier restaurants, though. Some taco trucks, man. Gotta find some authentic Mexican food.
I couldn't find any. I'm gonna come visit you, and you're gonna show me. We're gonna drive to Small Batch 6 hours. We're gonna get a hotel in Irvine or wherever the hell it is, and we're going to bother Drew all day. And
I mean,
yeah, dude.
If you're dressed kind of sketch, we can go to Compton. I have some college friends there. They could tell us where to eat.
Yeah, I want to go see where they filmed Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, it is. It's a rough area, for reals.
When I think of California, I think of Friday and Boys in the Hood.
Interesting.
Dude, California is fucking awesome. You're lucky you get to live there, and I'm in shithole Milwaukee,
The
Wisconsin.
grass is greener on the other side, man.
Well, that's what Ryan, the guy from Maximar, a lot of those guys. No, Andrew was telling me this. One of them guys. A lot of the regulars there are moving to Phoenix,
Huh.
where it's cheaper,
I
a
can
lot
see
cheaper.
that.
But they come back once a month. Yeah, I need the quality of life. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I was talking to Michael, who works at Small Batch, and I said, man, I'm going to miss the sun, man. He's like, hey, keep the sun in your heart. Like, kind of like,
Peace, brother.
he's like, don't forget about this. He's like, don't forget about the sunshine. Bring it with you. Keep it in your heart. I'm like, you know what, man? I like you.
Thanks, man.
But watch that watch the CigarNoise Small Batch interviews they did. They asked, it's about 20-minute video. At the end, they had the crew there. It's pretty funny.
That's on Facebook, right?
It's on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, and yeah, Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah, check it out. CigarNoise. I wish I would have been able to meet Dave the Wagon West.
Dude, I still haven't met him yet. The man, the myth,
Sure.
legend. We'll try to get him on one of these weeks coming up. Because he was just hanging out with Nick Malillo from Foundation.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Cigars are... And if you watch that video that Dave did with Small Batch, they talk about it. Like, they had a customer did the whole Small Batch website and wouldn't take money for it. Like, Andrew
What?
had to, yeah, he did the whole website for him for free. Now, Andrew did some like really cool shit behind the guy's back, to kind of like to pay him for it. But I talk about this too. When I found out about my brain tumor, we had a neuroradiologist who would come into the shop. Me and him are best buds now. He told me to switch to neurosurgeons, and I switched, and the guy got up, took almost all the tumor out, 99.9%. The first guy he said was like a C. The second guy wrote the book on how to do the surgery. And I wouldn't have known that. Like, I just went with the first neurosurgeon they gave me. I didn't, like, shop around. I don't fucking know. I'm not So, cigar shop, man, you can meet some of the best people at shops,
Wow.
And it's building related, like all because we like smoking cigars, man. It's fucking awesome.
Yep.
Like that's how we became friends, you know, because we're both awkward as fuck when you meet us. When you get to know us, and we're pretty outgoing. Just like Andrew. Andrew's a quiet, shy guy, but once you get him going, get a little bit of wine into him.
That vino.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
Do you drink wine?
Yes, usually only when I'm cooking Italian food, though. Just because I like to put a little bit in the sauce, and I like to drink at the same time.
I once made some wine in my closet.
Oh.
I didn't try it, but my brother, he was underage. I had it jarred up for a while. He drank it, him and this girl, and they got super fucking hammered. It was super strong. It was like we had 2 jugs, we had sugar cubes, we had like a straw going from one tube to another, and it was in there for like 3 months. I was too afraid to try it, but my brother and this girl tried it, and they got hammered. So must have done something right.
So you said you're a little shy at first, a little reserved.
Yeah.
I have one shop I go to. I don't really talk to anybody. I have another shop I go to where I talk to the guys.
Okay.
Do you have that experience with any other shops, or do you know people like that? Am I strange?
You're strange.
Yeah. Thanks.
When I go to a shop, like I used to travel to Chicago a lot. That's how I met Mo. I would pick the brain on the guy working behind the counter.
Yeah.
And I want to learn as much as they can tell me. That's like with Drew at Small Batch. I just sat there and asked him a million questions, and then, you know, it's someone like him. And sometimes, like as you can tell by our podcast, I can ramble on. But with him, I'm like, okay, Tyler, shut the fuck up and listen. Like, you can learn a lot from this dude. And that's why I can't wait to go back, because I want to go there and spend a week there like Dave did, you know. And that's what I'm going to do in Nicaragua. I'm going to spend, you know, maybe not this next time, but the time after, I have a chance to spend 2 weeks down there where I can just pick the brains of the guys working there, you know.
Big cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. You got an analogy for us this week? Just the 2 of us?
I did, but I didn't like it.
Well, hey, that's perfect for just me and you. You saved the good stuff when we have a guest.
All right, we kind of did one similar, but if mutton chops were a cigar, what cigar would they be?
If mutton chops were a cigar, it would be the CAO Flathead.
Ooh.
That big 8x80 box press, ginormous dong of a stick.
I was going to say something by Dissident.
Oh, yeah, I could see
Just
that.
because, what's the guy's name?
Ben Holt. Benjamin Holt.
He had the studded jacket, right? The leather jacket with all the silver studs. I know he's got like the mustache, not mutton chops, but I feel like his look is something you can't ignore. Whereas mutton chops, it's like, hey, look at me, I've got freaking mutton chops, and I don't live in the 1700s.
There's a YouTuber called Mutton Chop Piper. And he's the worst thing that ever happened to YouTube I've ever seen.
I think, do you think most mutton chop people smoke pipes? Because I could definitely see that holding true.
I don't know.
Let's build the stereotype.
My buddy, the Diabetic Man on YouTube, he's a world-renowned pipe smoker. My buddy Tom Provost. He used to work at Yuli's and Metro Cigars. He can do really good with voices, and he did mutton chops and did an impersonation of mutton chops, Mutton Chop Piper. He got so much hate from it. Oh my God! They're like, how dare you make fun of the great Mutton Chop Piper? It was like, oh my God, guys, calm down. It's a joke. You know, it was pretty fucking funny.
Fantastic.
Oh. Yeah, man. So that's all I got this week.
Same.
It was a fun week in sunny California.
Nice. I'm glad you had fun. I'm sorry I couldn't recommend anything. Being from up here.
No, well, it sucks that you wouldn't, meet me halfway or call in sick.
Right?
I'm just kidding. I should have came down on a weekend.
Babe, we'll shoot for summer. I'll probably come over.
Yeah, for sure. We'll spend a couple days at Small Batch.
If you come over here? Yeah, it'd be cool. And also if we could do that before PCA so we can like plan whatever we want to do. It'd be sick.
That'd be baller. I gotta send those guys. You know what I think Andrew warmed when he started warming up to me? I gave him a Wonderlust Fiorella, and then he started warming up to me. I felt bad because I'm like, I was looking around, I'm like, oh, what's this? What's this? It's like, oh, you can't buy that. You can't buy that. You can't buy that. I'm like, oh. I'm like, well, can you give it to me? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, so I was getting ready to leave, and I'm like, what's that? He's like, oh, Little Hassles. I'm like, oh, I've always wanted to try one. And he's like, oh, let me get you one. I'm like, no, I'm fucking with you now. He had given me so many free cigars, and he's like, I'm like, okay, as long as it's open. If it's not been opened, then don't open it for me. But if it's open, because I don't like opening shit. He's like, it was open. So I smoked it in San Diego at La Jolla Beach, and I smoked it, half of it, and then I was smoking half on one of those scooters. Me and my brother got scooters. My brother wiped out on a scooter, fell in slow motion 12 feet, like, in front of everybody. Like, these fucking scooters, they suck. They are so dangerous, man. There's scooters everywhere now. It's fun, but it's dangerous. It is dangerous, man.
Yep.
So, all right, that's all I got. So
don't drink and scooter.
Definitely don't, or smoke. Don't smoke and scoot.
I feel like that's not as... Oh, yeah, actually, because then you have to use one hand to hold that thing.
I really wanted to get a little video, but I would have fell down for sure.
Yep. All right. Rock and roll.
Thanks, guys.
Saturdays are for the boys.
There you go.
Yeah!